What's going on, legends? Hope you champions doing well. I am heading home right now. There's a little horse right here. That's cool. Like that. Black horse is chilling there. Hope you guys had a great weekend. Again, wherever you are in the world. I wanted to talk about my UFO story in the Czech Republic. You know, I'm in the Czech Republic right now, and I was at home and I have this courtyard, massive courtyard, and I like to go look at the stars sometimes at night because I live in the village and it's so clear sometimes. There's no light, so I see like all the stars, man. It's insane. And I was there with my cousin. My cousin came to visit me one day. So we were chilling, and we were like, hey, let's go see what's going on in the sky. Let's go chill. So we're standing out there, minding our own business, and this UFO flew by. It was like, how high was it? Literally above my courtyard, like not exactly above me, just to the side of it. And it was how high was it? It was what looked like 200 to 300 feet up. So for you Europeans, like 100 meters, like 100 yards up. So 200 to 300 feet. And it was this man, I forgot the name of this UFO. It's categorized as like I think it was like a T3 something, TR3. I forget, maybe it's a TR3, I don't know, I'll pull it up and I'll put it in the video. But it was the triangle one. It was like a black triangle, and on every corner, okay, so 3 corners, triangle, there was a light underneath it. And it was so low, and the way it flew was so insane. It was like, it flew, so it was like, it was coming at you. Let's say it was coming at you, and then it was turning at the same time in the same direction. So it's like it was flying in a straight line, and at the same time it was turning itself. It was just so bizarre, and you could see the lights underneath it just turning while it was like going. It was just like, it was so cool. I mean, that was one of the coolest things. And you know, it's like one of those things where like you have like literally, you know, 2 to 3 seconds to see it, because, you know, I'm in a courtyard, you know, the sky's not open that big. I mean, it's pretty big. I mean, I can see a lot, okay? But your vision of how much, like if I was standing on a field, I could see the whole sky, right? I can see everything. If I was on the field, Jesus, dude was flying. So if I was standing on the field, I mean, I would have like unlimited vision. But when you're in the courtyard, you know, you only have like this much, you know, you're looking up. And so it's like, it was such luck that we were looking at the right direction, because if we were turned the other way, you know, looking back, we wouldn't be able to see it. So we're just standing looking one direction, and it just went. And me and my cousin were like, whoa, JC right here. I mean, that was totally epic. It was insane. That was one of the coolest things I've ever seen, ever. Man, that was just like totally awesome. I mean, when you're like in the middle of nowhere, like in a village somewhere, there's no big cities, nothing around. I mean, you can see a lot, and there's some things going on up there, man. It was pretty insane. Yeah, but this UFO is like, you know what they say about UFOs is that UFOs are not like aliens. You know, they always say like, oh, it's aliens, man, yada yada. Could be that there's more worlds out there, you know, maybe even on this planet, you know, that they're somewhere else. The government's not telling us, and that's them just flying by, okay? However, I would probably guess that it's the government, you know, so all the UFOs people see, orbs, whatever form this UFO has or shape it is, it's probably the government, you know, government or corporations that are working for the government to develop different type of propulsion systems and stuff like that. So, and this kind of looked like it, you know, like if you're a UFO, right? Like, why would you, like, if you don't want to be seen, why would you have like lights underneath it? Like, for example, this TR3 TR3 UFO. Why would you have lights underneath it so people can see you, like, and you're flying, you know, just like you're going and turning at the same time and you can see it, you know, like, why would you do that if you're trying to be incognito? You know, makes no sense. So, but again, why would the government do that? You know, why would they have it there? It could be that that's the opening that they need so they can, you know, levitate, you know, and fly. That's like the propulsion system. And the light that you see underneath it, or like when you see orbs or whatever kind of UFO, whatever, and it's got like it's bright, it's got a light, and you can see it at night, and yada yada. It could be that that's the what's the word I'm looking for? That's the bioproduct of the propulsion system that they're using. So like they can't help it. So like if you see a globe that's glowing at night and it's going, it's probably like the propulsion system inside creates this bioproduct, and the metal can't stop the light from, you know, going through or shining through the metal, you know. That's probably what's happening. Or like this one, the T3, underneath it, you know, underneath each triangle or corner, there's 3 lights. So the light is just shining through, or the propulsion system, whatever it is. But I would probably guess that it's probably the government vehicles that they're using, flying. You know, it's the government. That's what I think. But it'd be cool if it was like another, what's it called? I won't say aliens, but another life form somewhere, and they're just not bothering us. They're just going, doing their own thing, abducting people, because a lot of people go missing each year. I mean, look it up. It's insane. It's insane. In the U.S., I don't know, I think it's like over 1 million a year. In Russia, it's over 1 million a year. In Europe, it's like over 1 million a year. I don't know. I forget what the numbers were, but there were crazy numbers. And, you know, every year for people to go missing like that, I mean, there's no way that the authorities have time to even investigate, you know, their first case that they're trying to handle. I mean, I don't even know why they even bother looking it up. They're probably only looking for, like, the rich people or politicians and things like that, you know, if they go missing. But regular folk, they don't care. That's just the way it is. So, because you have no value. Or you have value and they make you go disappear. So I don't know if these flying objects that they're flying, you know, they're just picking up people, making them disappear, or I don't know. It's just could be one and the other, you know, maybe, or a mix or something. But yeah, the UFO thing, I mean, that was such a cool experience, man. It was so low too. It felt like it was like above the tree lines. It was like 2 trees high. I mean, you know, like I'm talking really big trees, but it was just so cool looking. Like, and it wasn't for like a second. It was at least like 2-3 seconds, because it was just like flying. It was just flying so low and turning at the same time while it's going straight. It was just so awesome. That was totally cool. So that's my UFO story. Yeah, with my cousin. It was cool that it was with my cousin, because we saw it at the same time. We looked at each other and we were like, whoa, that was so insane. That was totally awesome. I got this new camera too from my my friend that got me my first GoPro. I'm gonna let this car pass me. Well, I guess not, because now I'm gonna be turning. and they're gonna have to stop and wait. Oh well. So my friend sent me my first GoPro. That's why I started doing all these videos. And he turn right here. So yeah, my friend sent me the first GoPro that I had. I started making the videos for this channel, and then this year in the summer, he came to visit me again. He brought me another camera with a wireless mic, because he was like, yeah, some of your videos get windy, you know, and I have this for my GoPro, I have the muff right here, you know, but this wireless mic thing is way better. Just put it on here on my clothing, and then so I'm testing it out right now. At the same time, I'm using it right now, DJI Action 4. We'll see how this turns out. I'm recording in 2.7, not 4K. So, because then the file gets so big. I mean, it's like every minute is like a gig or more, or bigger. It's just insane. I don't want to be working with files that big. And I think 2.7 is clear. 1080 is pretty good too, but when I upload in 1080, you know, YouTube changes the format, the encoding, and then it's like pixelated when I go through the forest, you know. But when I record it, it's really nice and clean. But their encoding is horrible. But sometimes they leave the 1080 encoding in a VP9, and it's really nice. But sometimes they change it to AVC or ACV, whatever it is, and it's horrible. So that's why I have to do 2.7, so it always stays VP9 encoding. So we'll see what happens with this. You know, I'm gonna stop right here. Let me move this so you guys can see what I see. Let me see. Driving right here. Let me see. Are we recording? Yeah, we're recording. We're good. Let me go right here to the field right here. I'm going through this little mini bridge. Not a bridge. Yeah, I think the train goes above us. But I'm gonna stop right here. Yeah, it's a little dark. I think I'm gonna have to fix this up. This video settings. Well, let's stop up here. Like if I was here at night, here in the fields, just watching the stars, I mean, there's probably a lot of stuff you can pick up. UFOs. Yeah, this video setting is really dark. We'll see how it turns out. Okay, let me stop right here. Let's record this. All right, I'll stop right here. In my famous Skoda. All right, let's go see what we have. Turn my window down a little bit. All right. Oh, it's windy. This is gonna be a good test. This is gonna be a good test since it's windy. Look at this. What a beautiful day. Yeah, I'm gonna have to change the color settings, or the settings. Really curious. I mean, it's really windy. Very windy. It's very windy, so I'm really curious if the wind's gonna be picked up on this. Look at the famous Skoda. The Skoda! Best car in the world. I love this car. It's a beaut. All right, well, I just want to do this little test real quick. So you guys have a wonderful day. Have a good week, champions. And I'll see you guys next time. I just want to tell you guys real quick my story about the UFO. So don't get abducted. See you later, champions.